Let's all sing hallelujah. Good morning.
Good morning, sweetie. How are you?
I'm
doing well. I'm always excited when I'm coming to you.
I didn't hear.
Your energy is good. Like, you got good energy.
Oh, Medasi.
Your smile is beautiful as well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Last time I buy now Okoye show.
Yeah.
I was saying, how did it go?
It was good. I think I was injured then.
Yes, now crack crutches, but Oko stage, miraculously, I said, me had it. I want to say, me magically. I want to use magically. Magically, the this one, you've put it down.
Well, I put the crutches down.
That is the word.
Yeah, but if you understand, or you understand what commitment is, or somebody who understands their job. I mean, my example, those mobile football, no, our players are very injured, but then sometimes they have an important match. So for Stephen Appiah, for some time in his life, not on nursing injury, they be a 1 in 9 panias and wakobo.
But because he has to play.
But unimwa enye. Until you have to take one, which in the future it will affect you, but then you have to take the blow. I understand my assignment. I understand my craft. I understand what it entails. So I was willing to take a blow and nurse it later. Into me try, I was amputated. I lost 2 toes. They couldn't put it back. Yeah. A coca real nitrichakoe. You de call hospital. Doctor say into me pamba.
There's someone drew them.
Okay. A try and maybe rush call hospital. That means say 9 nitra.
Okay, into one fan and uncle.
No. The bleeding was so much. Until the first thing was
rush to stop the bleeding.
Rush to Lister. Let them figure it out. That means I knew it was a serious injury. But I didn't know say a 9 nitra. So you drew on a doctor's nipples as a 9 can away. Me say 9 bay. No sure 2 no. Atiato. So the team had to run back with their phone lights to look for it.
Nadia,
it was dawn around 3 a.m. And so when they found it, they put it in ice. Yeah. And so when they came, they brought it back, they did an examination, and then they realized that it was crushed amputation, so it cannot be put back. I mean, so the doctors were telling me, and I was looking at them like, the man was like, no, and the doctor said something. He said, we could I appreciated his confidence. So I told him some options. Yes, saying no, say either say a skin grafting. Akata bones na kano, and I some bichucha bones na awohono no mapam.
Bones na 9 chas no. Be if you want some be skin the baby there.
Into skin grafting, be me skin the akata bones na kano, and now say be bubu bones na ya pam. Na mbusa said the end quicker. Ono mbusa said and I'm say me concert here. Me pedi meet me ejina me na swasa. They said they have to break the bones, and I told them to do that because I couldn't cancel the concert. All I wanted to do is stand on the stage and dance. So the 5 hours later, we went for the surgery. They broke the bones. I didn't sleep. I was watching everything. They were also panier. And they stitched it, I think about 20 stitches. And then the Sunday I went to preach at 2 churches, and then I went to rehearsals as well.
With the pains?
And every day I had to go
for
dressing. And so we had to cancel church visitations, but then I refused to cancel radio interviews. That's why I came on the crutches, and it was a tough season because nursing, coming to interviews, going for rehearsals, but then God gave me strength. So when I was going on stage, my team did not know Semet took crutches naturally. I told them they should just get me a seat. But now my name my bodyguard then as I say waka baby media me catch and say me crutches no. And I knew said nobody can come on the stage to ask me why I've done that. So you doing me 2 crutches naturally. It was painful for 3 hours on stage, but then I had to lead the team, and I did. Till you and me crutches in the back. because then I couldn't stand. I think me tete 2 stitches cross.
No.
So I couldn't stand on it. My abuse and I didn't take no painkiller, no nothing. So I just had to quickly rush back and then sit, and because it was throbbing. But and the next day we had to take out the stitches. And no cry ending since surgery, the stitch and all the other ones I never screamed. Stitches, no. Jesus Christ. Man.
No man pressure do.
Yeah. So
into bodyguard back then no free mu.
March, April and that. 5 months ago, and he's Muslim, so they buried him. And I was in America, so I couldn't. Before the concert, because last year he was with us. He served me 13 years.
Oh, and on sir.
He's family. He is family. We don't have any security. We're family. And 13 years he served me, and he died. So visiting us,
and I went to me in the
I'm still a Muslim, so but then they videoed him. I was on video. I saw him laying down. I saw them offering the prayer. I was literally instrumental in making sure the crab they dressed him out. I made sure I supported the family with everything they needed. So, but so.
And sana concert na shasiye
100%.
Nyame fa ne kran sie ye
100%.
Inti stations ne tete free o time a wo gina na na wo ye concert no. Inti me hu videos bi say nkofo ka say ene na no kran nya ne ya ofeki ye. How did you feel? Nkofo say wo boa obi a so na ye ye na watumi atokro chi satwene. Deep down so you say you are feeling the pain.
Unim se ukra na krana. Everybody's whoever has an opinion, so they'll look stupid when you tell the truth. My silent didn't mean anything. My silent simply meant it wasn't time for me to talk about it. In fact, I was not going to talk about it because I felt a bit embarrassed with it. Mintimisha slippers, slippers, there's a whole psychological thing that comes with it. And so I was not sure I was ever going to talk about it. But then when I saw a video, my wife showed me a video of guy being in 9 creature, and he was encouraging people and living his life. And I was like, maybe that's the beginning of my healing, because I still haven't been healed. I went through depression for almost 9 months. You don't want to be in those shoes. My children went through trauma because they don't understand that. Me bad boy ne be some dey be say nine be grow ana me say be grow today be no pay here say or say grow ana me say but one say but farula here, that kind of thing. So it has a lot of psychological effect with it. I might look strong, but even the strong needs love, you understand? And so when my family agreed, said my wife and children were fine with me talking about it publicly, that's when I came out to tell what happened. And that began my therapy of getting better. Now I can walk in my house without shoes, and anybody that's there knows he took a blow for the team. I can kind of live freely. I'm getting
very
no.
Say it's a bit worse
to come outside with it, but at home, yeah, I'm okay with it. It has a whole psychological thing to it, but it's my life now, so I'm embracing it day by day. Yeah, it's a tough place to be, and I never rested. I was still preaching at church. I was still ministering, praying for people, blessing people. I never took a break. Till date, I'm back here again.
And it's been constant, back to back, son.
I have not taken a break. I've done the whole live recording. I haven't taken a break.
What do you do for fun? So I won't take a break because what break? You are doing all of these things. They be our daily. I say your daily life. What do you do for fun?
So my introversion life plays a great advantage. What do I mean? Once I can shut everybody down and be alone in my room, and that's the best place I can be, because I'm a writer as well. So if I'm not doing anything, I'm writing a script or writing a book. I've written 55 books. So or preparing a message, or I'm just quiet, sleeping, just thinking. And so there's so much to do in my lonely space. So it's not even enough for me. If I want to play video games with my boys, I call them and then we play video games, and then then we're good. But I enjoy my quiet time so much. It's so valuable to me. So I don't
be so call golfing. No be a fan golf. Golf.
Mine is writing and just in that quiet space. It's a beautiful thing.
Oh,
thinkers don't talk, talkers don't think.
Oh, next I want you to kasa.
Oh, Debbie.
Omo dwene bebre no.
Omo kasa pinjin. Omo dream pan kasa pi.
Nti omo kasa all the time no.
O de ka obe hun senyansa bi ani nsema omo ka no.
Omo ade bia yenja omo 2 minutes bia no omo kasa no. Omo asem ne valuable.
No, it's not.
Empty.
Because they don't process.
Oh.
Thinkers process. To say it, I say, me shade until she green. I'm looking at your outfit, okay. I'm looking at your demeanor. So I like that. It helps me to solve puzzles.
Okay. And so we also don't know kasasa on observing the environment. Nothing is happening.
You're just talking. You don't think.
It's not very quiet because you're always thinking.
I'm extremely quiet. The Badu people, I've always been a quiet person. In my house, my wife does the talking. I don't talk. I'm very quiet. That's what people don't know.
How do you preach when you are quiet?
Because I'm thinking and processing, and then when I hit the stage, I pick the mic. I'm a totally different person. But I go back into my shell.
Nintendo, you're acting.
No, it's me and my calling, me and my assignment.
You in your element.
In my element. So I can be in a room with you for 2 hours and I'll never say a word. Me ferry idea so count.
Into quiet time, no more na the church on Facebook no.
Maybe I am in a metro.
Oh. On for no.
And it depends. Sometimes we all kind black stars once and also all the 2 center too. Man Jimmy Stadium sir. Na yama Independence Square. This year if we event stadiums this year event.
Oh, Tibu situation a woman.
Yeah, you just look at the social economical things happening and then you put your two cents in based on your level of understanding and your level of experience and knowledge.
You give your consent to them. Tomoka say betray so okay, go ahead and post it.
Yeah, I don't mind. I know the exact reaction it's gonna bring and I'm ready for it.
Nancy, you not handle social media pages?
No, I do it with other people. You got it?
Yes, because a dosu. And now, now you're so dosu. For that,
exactly. To me, post it in my era.
It's not more comment here, or more react on the post for you. And then you're stressful, sir.
No, it's not.
Recently, we can number ground show no so now say. Yeah, story by number oba since oba no number oba na mebuta wan kasa. O say they should add spiritual to the songs they sing these days. And your exact words, but okay, BB say they should. Now, how you bet to Facebook no so na yahwe. Nearby discussing I'm saying so baba ne dey. We say me ti dey nti a waka asa.
The recent
yes.
Nancy.
Okay.
Let's see it.
So this is the current song.
We've released 3 major songs. Hopefully we want to release another one before the concert. And this is Sing Hallelujah. We recorded it live in Atlanta, which was part of. So after last year's concert, I knew I was coming for another concert this year. So within the year, I knew I had to release have an album ready and start releasing it before the new concert. So we introduced that new Badu.
It's an album, Ankasa?
Yeah, it's a whole album.
And then you're saying
about 13 songs.
13?
Me try.
And so far released the same?
They released 3, yeah.
Until before the concert, so we released.
There's another one coming. Me try next week.
Into Hallelujah is the
Sing Hallelujah.
Sing
There's this
Hallelujah.
one, and I love the way Nankrofo a lot of dance challenges on that one.
DJ Kobo, I love the way, no, because me was on a TikTok content creator say a video.
Yes,
And I'm
Dickness
saying, no more.
Agokuma.
Yes, no,
Yeah. So you're called baby. Mean to be body because I'm in a different radio station.
Sure.
You're called baby. I met them there, and they are so pleasant. I just love
It's more
them.
planning.
No, we planned it right at the entrance. No.
Me dream say you went there to meet them.
No, they came up with the ideas, and I was like, okay, don't baby, and they were so pleasant.
Oh.
So pleasant.
Me who and I'm say, hey, you are in a skit.
They were so pleasant. I really enjoyed them.
And it was fun watching you.
And I appreciated, sir, Ghana Ayadin, but a lot of young ones are doing these content creation to make income. It's such a phenomenal mindset. Say, let me do something with my life. And so I really advise them, say, whatever they are doing, they should keep doing it because it'll show you another source of income for them.
And I said, one for more money.
Absolutely. Entertaining people. Yeah.
Blend spiritual elements in gospel music. Don't be totally commercialized.
I would love to hear what I said. You see, sometimes you're misconcepted or misunderstood. So I want to hear. Because I don't remember how it was said. Also, sometimes bloggers can, put a title to suit them or to generate that kind of traffic. So I'd like to hear the contextual statement I made, the question I was asked, and what I said. Because I've had a lot of misconception from bloggers where my casting kind of totally different. I'm a Omojuma. So, but sometimes you'd wish some are a bit lenient, kakra, because what's happening is you create enmity, unnecessary enmity for me. Obiwa or two, dear non because of the Wakokaimi was one kasa, and you don't have the opportunity to explain yourself, right? So, but I guess it's their motive. Whatever you want to do, it's up to you. So I've met people where they didn't like me, but they fell in love with me because I was totally different from what they've been reading about. I do. They want me to snoko kaya I say akoe or young crofo. But mentias here. The omatro brofno kromatro menti the omokai I say.
I say blend spiritual elements in gospel music. Don't be totally commercial. Like me,
so who was I addressing?
Yeah.
What did I say? What was the question? I don't remember this. So if they can put the video, then I can tell you. Say, oh, Nanama Busami saying I can't say, man, can't say.
What can you say?
But whoever put this there has made it look like I came to attack gospel musicians. What they've given the impression that I came not on. Tells gospel artists. So you create enmity between me and the gospel artists.
And they'll see you and they'll be hating you.
I don't think that is right. That's not what I said. But what you've just done, Obi Petro Obi says, Sonnie Badu Abana, or ye young Crawford, right? And then when you just say, but I don't remember saying things like this. Let me see the video and then I'll say, this is what I said. This is what I meant. Also, we're interpreting it, say, and because you have the media space, you've taken advantage of that. So you just caused unnecessary enmity for me. Ote, and what did you think?
Honestly speaking, I had to read it 3 times. Mm-hmm. Say, blend spiritual elements in gospel music. Don't be totally commercial. Let's say, they should quote from the Bible. They shouldn't think about.
I remember everything we spoke about. This was my recent interview. So you were there, right? I don't remember. Did I? Do you understand? Inti Okrano, you've met me before, so you will have a little heart towards me. Saying, I know Badu, right? What about the person that has never met me? However, they feel my confidence is whatever, right? They'll hate me right there, and I never said that.
Omeka say, you are
arrogant. Who do you think you are? Albakache and say, that has been my story from day one since I came to Ghana. Because many years ago, I don't know how old you were, but maybe National Theatre concert, I think 13 years ago, I said, so we need to change our style. That one, it became a whole way All over Ghana. When I compared the Nigerian kind of music to the Ghanaian way, and the title alone, subtitle will be the buy, and it changed everything. Okay, into I really want to see and hear what we said. Then we can now talk about it.
Okay, so I have the story here. I'm reading from 3news.com.
Mm-hmm.
Renowned gospel musician Sonnie Badu has urged gospel artists not to focus too much on commercializing gospel music, although he agrees with the commercial aspect because he believes it's reward for the craft. The reverend worshipper emphasized the need for a balance with spiritual elements. He cautioned against prioritizing commercialization over spirituality in gospel music. The spirit field could be commercialized, and it's after what I'm commercialized. You know, he's abusing the word.
I wouldn't say it. Me can't hear me.
Media have said you are abusing the word commercialized too much. Is it a new word you have heard? Okay, I'm continuing the message. That's how you benefit from your gift. The spirit field could be commercialized, and it's rightly so and good to do that. That's how you benefit from gift and craft. You need that balance there. Don't be totally commercialized to forget about the spirituality. You have to blend the two, he said in an interview with Star FM.
Star FM.
So it was Star FM.
Yeah,
I think there's a new. I think this is now realization that the spirit-filled gospel musician can be commercialized. Anybody who puts their song on the
Oh, was it the recent interview at Star FM in the morning? No, I think the date says 14th November. No. I think picture where Menina Nama interview.
But story no you're from.
Story no from Star FM.
Yes.
That was the morning. But did I say anything like this at Star FM? No, I didn't. At Star FM, it was a lady, right? In the morning. Yeah, but I didn't say blend spiritual elements in gospel music. Don't be totally commercial. So nobody tells gospel artists. So this makes it look like maybe attacking gospel artists. That's not right. You cannot destroy my image like that. You can't do that. What's his name? Raphael Gatti. Into call journalist school in your say. Is this what they taught you to do? Someone's hard-earned reputation for 1 minute saying. When 20 people read this, how many people will ask me what you're asking me?
No.
Said so. Then they create enmity. I know nothing about my said the prophet was sitting right by me. But why you call? I say dino. And that's not right.
It's not.
That's been the story of my life. But it's fine. I'm okay. When you meet me face to face, you realize that Ontisa. But here's the problem I have. I can make a comment about someone to you, and you will create an image in your head. So a lot of people don't like me. Some like me. Most people love me.
It depends on the story.
It depends on the story they hear or read. In Tuko kind way crap. Who does he think he is? What create here, mommy? But now open so the generate traffic a man for kind or our article. And then I'll correct commercialize. I didn't say it. Well, okay. But I don't think that is right. I really don't think you should be doing that.
There are a lot of ways to drag traffic to your page. What you try and throttle
if Ziggy, were you there? You weren't at the interview, right? You were there. You were there, right? Yeah. I don't remember saying Ghanaians, Monko. I think I was probably asked what I thought about the digital way. And I'm saying it's a good platform. If a good platform, it's good. You can get money easily from there. I think I explained it that way. My ambassador Bekadro be safe for spirituality now. Maybe promoting a concert. What are you doing? You didn't promote the concert. This is what you're doing behind the scene to attempt to tarnish the image. That's been my story.
Thank you for
the radio station be Papa be a interview or say Adena Empress lady the lady on the United show, the first lady No, the second lady. Miss G. I don't know, Miss G. Busam say, yes, me nine try to miss it there be in chai. And I'm say, Nana. Now, what did them out? Ube Babet now straight away 2 days after say, me did them.
Debbie.
No. He's offended, say, I didn't man cast me nine try. Aye, one nine. Say, no, nine.
Debbie.
Do you know what I'm going through mentally? Do you know the trauma? What now here on nine katrea? Ubetimi, I'm catching say, and two wada. And I wouldn't wish say beto. May must survive it. But you might not have the right people around you. Have I been suicidal through this? Yes. Because you can't believe, say, this happened to you. So we have to be careful what we say about people because we don't know what they're going through.
It gets to people.
Absolutely.
Celebrities and other public figures. There's
a reason why Shatta Wale reacts how he reacts. He's tired. There's a reason. Wabre, that's not how to put money in your pocket. Also, be doing edisikash bottom. Also, you Bibi, you'll be careful how you deal with it. Life has this karma effect. Also,
do you believe, say, Ghana for Sebe or funny dear mad need ye seno?
Minka Ghana for na me watch me. So we gotta be careful.
Nipa.
Okay?
Nipa.
Kroni bi waha.
Krono bi.
Diana, so from Nigel Gazika, or you should be. About Krobi Dean. Yes, but Kroni bi waha.
Ose omofia.
Tienka omofia. But Kroni bi waha. Omo ko enim no. Yemfe ni di mo. We don't respect them. We don't honor them. And I say, ye drew. Maybe I know the 5 years ye drew her. Ye drew hope. See tipeni onya krono.
Ya beto no.
Into a boni ni hosa platform na one and no be na mabejina ne. They're not 10 years old. 10 years later mabe into ye tipen. No, we are not co-equals. We're not. And that's the secret with Nigerians. Obibia wako ne nimbia no ye di ni di mano. When you go to Nigeria, Obikra or a veteran ta wabakokra. Sonnie Badu till date gets big gigs. Sonnie Badu ni Davido mo Davido bekoto. Adana sana so beda ho amano because ni penyini. Yen crofo hu offer to say ni twemukọ. On chiao. And so we need to learn culture. We need to re-implement our culture very well. Ni be unse be ko etrepa. Obi a waye ade akọ enima na obi oye bibi ma hu ye to chema no. Obi a first no old school no. Now ocean or radio, so now ocean now say no, I'm gonna be like that, right? One day when you also sit behind the console, give them that respect. In Kenya moi, in Kaungu, the opposite future you understand? That's been part of my secret. The reason why Nyame Esha Yenumbi say we remember. Also Kaiwachi. Untimi enko enim na umpra wachi say obi amfa mendrua. Oh yes saying you can't do that. There are people, I was preaching for Pastor Kingsley on Sunday, and I told the church what he did for me 13 years ago. Drew baby na London, right? I was telling my team, na me kotina sorry keke. Metina sorry, papa no humanipe, he gives me $500. All I had, 500 pounds. All I had to do, I'm talking 12 years ago. All I had to do is show up at church. Or whom a person waba, na me check him because he just wanted me to be there. That's my spiritual father, Pastor Kingsley. He did this for 3 years. Drew baby, my dakra na me and him say sorry. Now because me ba me check the man said Jekoi. And I said it publicly to appreciate him. There's nobody that has helped me in my life that I still don't appreciate them. 30 years me huna me kaino. So we na ye say mami bra yanko and I'll honor them. A lot of people don't do this. Me unim say many or pig. I grew up in pig farm, Ebony. Oh, you don't know? One day made a documentary. Alajo Park near Bobo Opa. The other day I drove there and the people who were still there, I gave them money. I told my team Yonko, I showed them where I lived. Do you understand? People don't know this side of me. But I appreciate people who time and night you come to me in London, in America, anywhere I am. I appreciate people who were there for me when I had nobody. In common bank me imagine say be or no be my own shoe.
That philosophy
of life is so vital, but yenkai yenkai. So we rather feel say ye ko equal. Na said o Philly Stadium me so me o ye we me so me o ye arenas am ye enti den into aba enti den.
But any can say yes sir.
Me started in old school. Na JSS 2. Na o she site uniform. Na go school. I've been doing it for many years. Enti say nyame adom, if I'm still doing it now.
No but to me.
You got to find out what my secret is. What has given him longevity to be around this on the global stage in England, in America? They be more ya yakwaba. I've been around the Patrol Stadium 13 years now. What do you say?
13 film.
No way.
13 minus. Number SS1.
Into all dormitory na me Philly stadiums. So now when I feel I graduate you, I give you that respect and I'm talking to you, but you also got to give me that respect. Say papa here na me throw exams not me call that down. Your mommy bell. Yes it light out. Absolute. So that time na my warrior, my successful all over, right? So when you begin to draw these lines, you respect that person. There's so many gospel artists that if it wasn't what God used us to do, they would have never seen the light of the day. Say Badu etimi. And I made sure I opened the window, say Maya also brabe. I made sure that I never shut my door into my bar. You see people and I paid them good. Last one when I'm me prior I couldn't give anything because it was a tough one. But most of them, trust me, you don't go empty-handed. I take care of you.
So the next time
some I fly to America. I make sure they're well taken off. Give them 5-star treatment. I kid you not.
But
no, I don't. That's man of God back up in the year. He came to America just to visit. The church gave a huge amount of money for him, gave instruments, gave cameras. We never told anybody. Young man back here had surgery. Another musician. We raised almost $3,000 for him. No, I didn't tell nobody. You know. You'd expect that they'll come and tell, say, we know papa where I am, mommy. But they'll see you and pass by like you never did anything for them. It is life. Emma mean jai me papa ya me. No, I just love to do good. Nyame shira bro, so I can give you some. Absolutely. Oh, if you see me and Elder Mreku, you should see me and Impenyufono. I still call them mom. I still honor them. I love them. I respect them because I remember when we were young what they did. Absolutely. So when you get I was with Dr. Ron Kenoly many years ago. He laid hands on me, right? That's that time Ron Kenoly was big all over. So we were all looking up to him. Many years back, last year, many years after, in fact, Mia Stadium concert, I brought him down, paid him good, made sure I honored him. Then last year I was having a concert with him in Jamaica. Okay, this time, Doc is going on before I do. See the contrast. You know what I did? Before I went on, I called him up on stage, went on my knees before the crowd, and thanked him for opening the door for me. He was shocked. And then he said, "Oh, my brother." I said, "Don't call me brother. I'm not your brother. I'm your son." No. Ron Kenoly was like, "My brother, thank you for." I said, no, I'm not your brother. I'm your son. The crossover, I invited him to my church in Atlanta and also honored him before my church members. I thanked him. I told the church, thank him. If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't know. Oh, no. Anybody that comes to my church, I tell the church the story. That's my life. I still honor Dr. Ron Kenoly till date. Till date, I still do that. It is important to do that. I was the main artist in Jamaica. Okay? I knelt before the stage. Everybody, and I said, help me to thank this man. His songs is what inspired me to be doing this. So now if you're hearing me, I'm not the source. He's the source. Whilst I was sitting, my team was getting me ready. I told them to take care of him. So whilst they were taking care of me, they were making sure they were protocoling raw. Like,
yeah, good.
No, it's a spiritual error. Spiritual error. Don't you see the relationship I have with Archbishop, Reverend Eastwood, Reverend Ajinasari? I'm able to go to them and chat with them.
Because
Dr.
you give
Lawrence
them the honor.
Oh, no, you should see me and them. I'll lay on the floor, and I mean everything I'm doing. Machewadi anymore. You've seen me and Prophet Prempe. We're like brothers. Prophet Prempe is like my big brother. We're family. But then I call him Papa. You see me and Pastor Kinsley. No, yesterday he was having a strongman meeting in his room. I was leaving. I said, Sonny City, I need you here in the meeting. Yeah, I got to meet him to sort something out for him. We talk like a father and a son. We talk like family. I didn't know me drew that level because me name Sahoro. You understand what I'm saying? Absolutely. I don't put that online. They just come to chill.
No, pictures and post.
You won't get me.
This is us going to eat fufu.
No. I don't do that. I don't. No.
In terms of also, any confident to come all the time.
I'm gonna trust selfie. I don't. But you know that there's always that free space you need, and I'm honored. It's humbling. You should see my relationship with my mother and my dad. We're like best friends. My mother is my everything. My dad is like my everything. Miss Sumomo. No matter what God has done for me, no matter the amount of wealth I have, you should see me and my parents. Then you judge who I am. Honor thy father and thy mother. All my concerts all over the world, they've always stood there.
Inti se oko social media, social media a lot. You don't post and answer bibia. Oko social media now ubehu se obi afa phone edidi Nicole Katema. How do you feel?
It's so heartbreaking. It's man, into the whole year we are there's so much to do. Nigeria for they're filling arenas, they're strategizing. They must a free event, but sponsors. The other dream boom. In fact, they have a group, a fraternity. This is how they're gonna do it. From January 1st to December 31st in Tokwana. Was it? The things they say, it's embarrassing. If you live in the kind of world I live, you can't explain to your church members what they are saying.
Oh, ferry.
Oh no! I ask him. You can't say we or you say where you say. Obi shut to me ye penny power. You're like whoa, but you're careful. Oh, you're young now. Ye penny ucha unkwanda so. When the Bible says honor thy father and thy mother, it doesn't just mean biological. Obibia when ye sing obia to me your papa to me your mommy. To ye na ucha unkwanda so. These are spiritual principles you got to be careful with.
Oh, say ye in time I mean no. Na sansem we yet daily. Say do na no journey. But ne yente ne san ntine bia niam omundi omuni no.
And not just a free fie pem. Because free a fie pemwa, you better 2 years. You're not from a good home. If you're really from a good home, and I say even before be would not better to be principles be made
even in the absence of
even in a grave. In fact, you will be good to honor your mother. So in Krofom yes free fie pem. Their parents were not together. There was no mommy, there's no daddy. They're just freelance. Think about it. We say before Becca's our dream. Right? I can look at you. You just don't go and say anything. That's why you have a very sensitive program in the morning, because the owners respect you. Yebu ufri fiepem. Obi susu wa being as a running stomach. Wakabibia. Usha in the background on free fiepem. Yan tetino. No fabi aim booking it down, because you see, such people, they make the family feel like oh yeah, me mausika. You got to be quiet and just suck onto their ignorance and nonsense online, because perhaps that's how they benefit. But you got to daddy will call me and say mom will say no, don't respond. You understand? And my sons will attest to it. My father will tell me say, now listen, Pastor Kinsley will call me.
So when you said them crowd, that's what your no papa.
Absolutely. If you do the bomb voice notes, no more. Inti session 240. Whilst they are alive, enjoy them. And oh man, and I enjoy them. I always display my parents. I love them. I'll be occasion be a program and not in the parents no.
I show matter that
it's on your money relationship now. Your program can now hear papa no anymore and
they are not happy to be there.
Say no. I didn't know. I'm not part of what you are doing, but I say me Bani, I can say no. But if you look at me, have you ever seen my say me catch mommy say mommy come over, she'll be quick to be here and on the bedi and hi what's in here for that's my mother. So you look at Obi Subai, not an environment that you sit down and say no, what they say about this person is not true. Because Shani Mami, my birthday I'm here recently, Mami put it together. She went to find the orphanages, HIV kids, we went to do donation. I was just quiet. That's my parents for you. My dad was right next to me. I think 2 days ago, Lady Bibe and pedicure, me and my dad, and then I booked massage for him. They came to give it. I love my parents. Nyamiadum, I'm not paying hospital bills. They're healthy. I'm happy. I'm grateful to God.
You're happy that they are alive. They
Absolutely.
Have no relationship here. Nice.
I keep every picture, every voice note. I keep everything because that should be.
Hey, golden.
Yeah, man. Me call Saturday. One of my little brother named Mami funeral, and Okasimbi or say, all I have left is the voice note you left 2 days ago before you died. That's all I have left, and that really hit me. You know, so now you keep everything.
The voice
there be untibium, you know. And so,
that
time will come. Minti min Jojo me mami. So mami ba min cha dia shemi hu na ordinary shemi mami sefa. Take it. And open up. O school fees me wi anisika mi so. Oh me wi anisika ko na me ko studies wo acquaintance. O tua me alliance française. Me ko classes no akodi, you know. So you know, so that na me catch so uncle school bia, you know. So I'm happy she's alive to reap everything she sowed in my life.
Yem ko twa ye hombra sisi a ye ba ye gu Sonnie Badu e bon komo emu nkomo na ye mo de me ba sisi a me nchewa me ba sisi ya ye go try ho ya ba ogu so oti onya 95.1 FM ejuma suni Felicia Osei ne Sonnie Badu ene ye twetwenko ye da se when you were feeding and free ha oni e gidema since 10 o'clock ogu so gidema till 12 e me show pa ba manye stingy be feeding no binti se oti onua o dia ze sharing is scary. Yes, yababium. You can now cast a woof for Messica. Now do could chini near
I'll try school fees, your studies fees, and near Kudi.
Ununianum.
Minimum now for 4.
On born your bibia.
Onim. So see, you're fat town. Into time I drive and bebania, but pepe. Into
Mansubayobi.
Oh, that's a very good question. Answer and it's before Beno. Na macho da. Hey, me baboy bibi o na ni mama bebo na me train the exact thing he was going to do next. So the boy did it. Na ni mama busa my wife busa am so me dey na me am so oh man don't worry. Eno bia na me dey me mama.
When him the dad.
Nim the oba be.
Into what prepare ho.
And apples and fruit doesn't fall far from the tree.
No.
Yeah, my prepare me ho cry mom that.
Don't baby oh backup plan.
Oh, me hu dey me pa.
But this is nice. Fatherhood there.
Listen, Obi Biara onju that stage now. Oh, believe in God for fatherhood. I pray, say, Nyamima o own seed.
Amen.
It's a personal prayer. Fatherhood is priceless. Fatherhood is healing. Fatherhood is therapeutical. If you're not a responsible father, then you're silly. You're wasting your investment. Somebody obi share oma, and they will rather oma no nyombe take care of that person and not you. Kojojo oma and take care of them. The greatest gift God ever gave me was giving me my children. I have 6, and man, my eldest is 22. The last one is 7 months. 2 boys, 4 girls, and man, ufi abontemba na uhu. How they all have individual characters, individual personalities. If you heard the personality, I'll say, wait, they're watch, man, wait, onana, wait, oyireni, and they all come together because they all came out of you. my daughters, before I leave the home, I have to kiss everybody and hug everybody, because your daughters have to receive their father's love first. If a father shows a daughter true love, because ne papa atre, and they live quality life, they live good life, and I'm doing everything deliberately. So fatherhood is the greatest gift God can ever give anybody, and I'm so grateful to God that I have 6 healthy, amazing, intelligent children.
In your next life, your father.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. They are priceless. And they're very attached to me. They're starstruck when they see me on stage. My last recording, they love to experience me ministering. They love to watch me lay hands on my kid at church, and then they'll ask, "Daddy, what happened?" Some time ago, I was laying hands. Now they were just watching me to be from me lay hands. Oh, no, was out of form. I got on with the 45. I was on back with the hand no being anybody camera down, but it's watching them grow is priceless, and we have our yearly trips, Disney World, just spend time with them, make sure they're happy, and it's a great gift from God.
And someone have all the experience.
Oh, absolutely. Mbappe went through teenage time period. Now she's the best daughter God can ever give. I've experienced everything. So I'm a wedding marriage time now, but right now education first. Make sure you empower them so much with the right tools for education, and then you now give them the life experience. Of course, my investments be a moment till life will be very easy, extremely easy. In fact, my prayer now is for them to maintain what I've done for them. No one could say, Nyoma, hard work I build their mom. That's my prayer, and I'm responsible for that. And I'm very strict on them, extremely strict.
Sure.
They don't have friends. America a bit interesting, so they can be friends on their own, and my wife does well. She has a way of putting them all together, and so I'm a great unit, incredible unit. Sometimes I watch them, I'm like, wow, this is just amazing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to me.
Bond, also the same bond.
Absolutely. But unya not more warrior.
Families,
everybody goes their way. You now marry. Everybody does their thing. You create other families. So whilst you're young, enjoy yourselves, because you don't know where life will lead you to.
Beautiful. Come on, but also a concert na so.
Me patron.
And come on, nice pa.
I love chatting with you. You are a good host.
Thank you.
Ubusanya answer questions pa.
Nyame sha me dase. Mani age. Na kwa me wawu kra nka ya homa so am ye o dem ha no. Brade Yankopon. Nyame adu concert ni ye da pen.
November 29th. Nanki ye wa Crossport Stadium. But Black Stars before then in Tino. Almost see change bar Independence. Na make us manage me stadium sir.
Nenim se mukoye say.
Nenim se mubegu yen masese ya. When your stadium will be anko. Niger for share not Ghana for team sir. It was the most embarrassing game. I mean, it was painful to watch, and but then we moved it to Independence Square November 29th, and that happens to be the very date I had my accident last year. So for me, is a Thanksgiving service for me, and free for the first time, free, and thank God for Agromont in the Silicon House. They've teamed up their powers together, and the production is going to be top 5-star production. We've started rehearsing. The team is working hard. There's going to be a lot of skits, a lot of oh man, if you sit in there, it's going to be like you're in a theater. Okay, because I believe, sir, there's also craft. There's something called stagecraft. You have to be crafty when it comes to your stage works. You don't just no. That's why it's called showbiz. Okay, so we're gonna enjoy ourselves. Oba, No. You're going to have a great time until November 29th. And it happens to be a Friday night. So we see a lot of churches about night videos now. To be a sermon. Mama just 1 day off.
1 day pay.
1 day just Bompaya Magana. That's probably the last concert at a very monumental place, Independence Square, the very place I best were in next president. Hona age na Bompire. Maybe I Kwame Nkrumah Jina ye declare Ghana freedom. Hona age na.
Nse moko gu assassin song.
Yeah, kogu. Moko sure. Yeah. Be anointed ho. Nia Bompire say rade. Masumje embra Ghana. Ana asumje na ya experience it throughout our years. Let that continue to reign in Ghana. Yina ya Ghana bakope. Be the confusion, baby. Let them be arrested in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
But I saw for Eba to help me lift up prayer. So there's going to be a prayer session. And this edition here, the Ghanaian edition, because they're independent. So there will be very few foreigners. Some of my spiritual daughters from America, they're in my church, they're my worship leaders. Some will come and, they just want to see Papa in his country, so they want to be a part of it. Great. But majority is going to be Ghanaians. So expect the brother Samis. Expect your nation's worshiper. Now nation's worshiper, dear Baba. It's nation's worshiper division.
Also original.
But you're going to see a brother Sammy in a different way, because it's scripted. Everything we're doing is scripted. So we're telling you exactly what you're doing. 5 minutes away, you're off the stage. You're too much. Silicon House knows exactly what they're doing. This is a whole production, no overexcitement, sticking to the script, and also I add in the anointing factor. I don't know if you were there last year. Last year was so powerful. Man, it was the audience were leading the worship. It was not the Oba stage.
And everybody was involved.
Oh man. And people paid. They had paid and they got there about 4 p.m. and you started late because what happened is there was what's the company? 100 Club 100 event the night before. We only had 24 hours to set up. That's why Yentimian set it up in time. So I want to apologize. Say you started late.
But this time, the
5 days near set it up.
Hey.
Yeah, so we got 5 days from the Independence Square to set up.
Before the event,
Yes, started set up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah. No, Sunday, maybe. So you best start to set up Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So everything is going to be perfect. We're going to start right on time, and it's a whole production. Oh man, I'm excited. I kid you not, I'm excited. We're expecting about 35,000 people, and it's going to be an experience of a lifetime. One of the highlights is going to be Agramonte got this wristband, but it's like a watch, and instead of people taking out their phone lights to switch on, no, we will switch your lights on for you
automatically.
There are about 10 lights in T. Mimicra computer no. Mimia red. The whole place turns red. Listen, but from a drone view. Oh man! So we're trying to draw the Ghana flag. I'm not going to say much.
I mean, let's experience this ourselves.
Because we have Silicon House has this OB van coming. The world is going to watch. So I'm in my own little way on the global platform. I want the world to experience Ghana gospel. So I'm excited about
29th November.
I'm excited.
Time.
We into the Pianco 8 more. So the bear Ufri Juma Bana Pesoba, you wouldn't miss that much.
Okay.
Ufri Juma Snow Cosessa Wamba, but dress well. Making sure so look good. Would be sure white because Silicon House for camera. I know you're sharp power. And so sharp into everything will make up one in the air, bet you. But you gotta make sure you're looking good for camera and hey, be yourself when you get. Security is going to be excellent. We're teaming up with the Ghana police as well. We're making sure, sir, everything will be in place. We're inviting and seeking permission from the right people. I think that we're going to see Gamanche as well. We're making sure, sir, we greet the fathers of the land to give us their blessing for that. So we're excited.
And they say free.
Me pacho, I've never had a free concert here in Ghana. This is my first one and I'm excited. Thanks to Agromonte. My idea pa companies so aka you go so from mo fa phone so no. Ma ye twa almost so na mo fa phone. I can do I do mo can some be no. We trust their words as we shook hands and they promised. But Agromonte me teach them they are incredible.
Into Bibia sete crowd ni nyina ye ni chere
Independence Square. Saturday, float, peace walk.
Before the event,
you gotta be there. You've been until from Osu to Independence Square. We're gonna play music. We're gonna take pictures. We're gonna work out. We have the brass band ready. I've never done a float before. I'm looking forward to that on Saturday, 7 a.m. to about 9. Na Obia Pep Kokobi. Dankwa seko you are now pe kokobiano
no no my Friday onwa so ye throwback akatachie mu keke fosu
Friday numere. Oh no, those guys are great. KK Fosu Tiny, that's Tiny.
Yes,
right
Tiny
there.
Joe Freezer Kofinti.
Who's the one in the black or shag?
Akatachie ni nwa na she white express white.
KTC. Miss Mafa, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Miss Mafa Lala.
Tiny too is
Tiny is coming.
Tiny did so much for Ghana music. Incredible guy. Tiny is solid.
You don't mean you together on Friday. Achame. Nyame adma next year.
Na yempalot kina cho non to ba Evangelist Pastor Reverend Lord Kenya. He's amazing. I love him, man. He's so cool. But that's a good squad.
Nyame adma Friday.
Man, that's a good squad. I might pass by.
Nyame shout. Thank you so
Captain
much.
Captain Smart door.
I obi agina.
I'm gonna be there.
Obi agina. Ain't that's a 100 interview ni besi. It has been a lovely conversation as always. Take it in no short code.
There is no ticket, but billboards still outside.
Okay.
And then what's this one? Okay, in Tipacho, all you gotta do is dial *928 *024 hash, right? *928 *024 hash to register, because watches now you didn't microphone. We just gotta know. We ordered almost 30,000.
Okay.
But we gotta know those who are coming. So they be and so can register.
Into ombe keep watching and I'm
yeah, the becho.
Sir. Hey.
Yeah. Oh, Agromonte for Omobapa.
This is incredible.
Omobapa.
They free entrance, but how can you watch there?
Oh dear, there's so many stuff. A Promasidor for my a kokopi into any oba na it be a show bag mo anopano ko TV anum the tree.
Oh, nice.
We have so many stuff to give to people. So it's a dream come true for me.
Oh no. It's
party time.
It's party time.
Yeah.
Last hour, you share December because December 7th no obi anim de betumi asi. Nti e bomb pie said be Ghana be peaceful as it has always been. You hear peace because you be to me ntro me kan talk about this here. Me say on betchimi akọ because me nya daje ntro me ka. Debi me nya daje. Thank you so much for coming.
Mama me dase.
I'm
grateful. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And thank you
DJ Kobo.
Kobo no na mempe. I don't like you gotta change it. Yeah, the DJ Dollar. Pachopa. Kobo no strength in Musa. It's yengen DJ Dollar. Yami show
we Onua 95.1 FM. Yeah, Junimo.